Hello, weekend babies. I'm not calling you weekend babies. I apologize for that. That's not a fucking thing.
I'm sorry to diminutize you guys like that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to more Street Fighter V on Weekend Warriors. Still looking at all the V-skills in this game. Oh, boy. Are they numerous? And are they awesome? Here's Ken. Remember him? Well, he's different now.
How different, Brett?
He's pretty fucking different. His verse V-skill has a little bit in common with his second in that it's like a little bit deceptive, and it certainly like allows him to be aggressive, which kind of encapsulates his character in general. But it's another hop.
Okay.
It's another hop.
I love these hops.
Pretty similar, right? So +2 on hits, you're not going to get anything after that. It's chargeable.
Also not an overhead.
Not an overhead, that's right. +4 on charge, though. So if you charge the motherfucker... Ooh, come on, baby. No, that works. What? What am I doing wrong? There you go. Man, I'm just off today. You see that? Yeah, you can combo after it if you charge it, you feel me? But of course, you get it. If you charge it, it's much easier to see coming. So there's a little bit of a trade-off there. And you can see that it goes over projectiles, goes over low shit. You get it, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me here, though? There we go. On block, however, -2. Completely safe.
Cool.
Right? +3. Charge that boy. It is his turn. So, like, this kind of does everything you kind of want it to do, right?
Yeah.
So whether you, like, if you manage to charge this thing, if you manage to stop pressing buttons with Ken long enough to actually, like, charge this up, and it's totally cancelable, too. So you can, like, put pressure on somebody and boom, it's still my turn. If it hits, you get to combo for more damage. If it's on block, hey, it's still your turn. It's kind of nice, right?
Cool.
As opposed to his V-skill 1, which is, it's kind of similar, like I said, because this makes him move forward. It's not an attack, but you can cancel it early into, like, anything that he does, basically. Like, basically, you can cancel it by, like, stop. Or you can hold it to do this kick, and that kick is -6, so it's not safe. But if it hits, you can definitely do stuff after it.
The second V-skill is not cancelable?
No. Right, you can't, like, hold down back in the middle of it, make him, like, come back to the ground, like, that's it. So, both of them are, like, pressure tools, right? So you can, like, put pressure on somebody like this. But as you can see, the ability to get interrupted out of this might be a little bit more dangerous, even though it's more versatile. Like, you can do anything out of this, right?
Yeah.
Like, cancel it and do that kind of thing. Or even, like, you do that and then go for the throw. But you can get hit out of that, no problem. You might get fucked up. The second V skill, sure, you can get hit out of that one too, but if you do, you're like airborne probably, and then they're not going to get any combos or anything like that. Not to mention the fact that the second one goes over some shit. You understand? However, the first V skill allows you to poke from afar, which is kind of nice. That second one you saw doesn't have much horizontal range at all. So there's some trade-off there,
Sure. Cool.
I kind of like the second V skill just because I like that pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's no button you can press out of that second V skill that's going to make you plus outside of like an actual button that's just already plus. You know what I mean?
Right.
This chick got an interesting one. I'm still not exactly sure how her new V skill works. I don't think it's invincible. I don't think it is.
We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure it's not. See this thing? It like makes her like go back a little bit. It retreats. And it's a hit. Okay, and on block, -6. Not safe. Right? Not safe. On hit, however, it's a full-on knockdown, brother. Right? And then if it hits, it's a crush counter. Oh, on counter hit, which you can definitely combo after. You know what this move reminds me of most of all?
What?
I thought it reminded me of like an SRK, right? Because it like kind of puts her off the ground and it crush counters and shit like that. And it's unsafe. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of Guile's upside down.
Oh, sure. Well, it looks very similar.
Because it goes over lows for sure.
Yeah.
It puts her like in an airborne state.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's mostly there to blow up throws, or rather throw tech. So Cammy's a pressure monster. You're putting your pressure on somebody, make them think you're going to go for a throw, and then all of a sudden you do that, which will get the crush counter, right? And it avoids lows. Like, it avoids a lot of defensive techniques that people would usually use if they're trying to be defensive.
Yeah.
So it seems like a more risky upside down kick with more reward. Because an upside down kick with Guile, yeah, you can combo after it. It's a little tough, but the rewards for this one. So higher risk, higher reward upside down kick, it seems, right?
Sure.
And the applications, obviously, compared to her V-Skill 1. Her V-Skill 1, a lot of people think it's like not great. I think it's very good. Always have. So that's +7 on hit, which means if you get in, like you get big combo, and plus on block, it's still plus.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is a way for, look, it's very slow and very easy to see coming. But if you use it, you know, at the right times, that's a free way for her to get in, which is what she fucking wants. So obviously, this move lets her get in plus. The other move kind of it's for once she's already in.
Sure.
And once she's already in, you can use that new V-Skill technique of hers to blow somebody up who's trying to get you off of them.
Sure.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So what would you choose? Would you choose the move that gets her in or the move that's good once she's already in?
I'd rely on the move that gets her in more often.
That's understandable. I might as well. You know. Fuck it. Don't play footsies.
I mean,
no
if you
footsies.
don't have another move that gets you in quick.
Oh, no. She has moves that gets her in quick.
Okay. Okay.
It's because think about it. She has like unsafe fucking spiral arrow.
Sure. Oh, that's true.
She has her walk. Her walk is godlike.
Right.
She dashes is godlike.
Okay.
She has the dive kick. You know?
Yeah, and all of those are pretty unsafe.
The dive kick can be very safe. Walking is incredibly
Oh, dive
safe.
kick can be safe? Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
This guy right here
But they expect that. It's an iconic
do.
Cammy move.
They do.
Yeah, so I'd be using V-Skill 1.
But then again, no, this guy might be most improved.
Okay.
I mean, maybe not
Wow.
most improved, V-Skill 1 to V-Skill 2. I don't want to give you that impression.
High
V-Skill 1 is
school
still okay.
superlative most improved goes to.
It's just that, like, since season 1 of this game, Vega, people have been like, how come he don't have...
Uh-huh.
How come...
And Capcom listens to all that chatter, you
just takes
guys.
him 4 years. No, like, how come Vega doesn't
Ouch.
have anything to help him on defense? And, like, he really doesn't. There's a lot of characters in this game who, like, once they get knocked down, they just have to respect. Vega, however... Yeah, he misses a certain amount of things, though, that, like, make him really hard to play defensively. Like, he doesn't have great anti-airs. He doesn't have a get the fuck off me move. Now he has this, which I think is invincible to everything starting on frame 2. So if you melee this correctly, you can still bop him, right?
Uh-huh.
This isn't free on his wake up. But if they mistime their melee at all, he is out. And it doesn't just stop there, because if you press it again, he comes back with that kick.
Oh, wow. That's
Which is
great.
-3.
Wow.
Hold on, you do it again?
Wow.
Oh wait, am I wrong? Is it actually -6? It might be -6 if you're point blank. But that's -5, and from that range, they're not going to do anything.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So the beauty is that, like, depending on if you...
Wow.
Let's see. If you hit this from the right angle, you can get that, and then it's his turn, you know? But yeah, this is a way for him to get out of pressure. And if the pressure that they're using is too slow or too brain dead, you can even come back with something of your own like that.
Cool.
Pretty different from his first V-Skill, which also... Actually, it's pretty similar to his first V-Skill. This... I think this is upper body invincible. So if somebody's jumping at you, you can do this. And if you hold it, it turns into that.
And if you don't hold it, what's its use?
It like it's like a dodge. So if somebody jumps at you, you can do that and then immediately like do that when they land.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Similar,
It's a
actually, now that I
dodge.
think about it,
It's
right?
a dodge. That's not a very common. Is that very common?
Dodges?
A dodge?
Sure, yeah, there's dodges.
Okay.
So it's a dodge which can turn into that, you know?
Okay. All right.
Similar in that it's like defensive technique with the possibility of turning into offense, right?
Uh-huh.
Whereas one is a dodge, the other is just like really reliable because this is only upper body invincible, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
The other one is just full. It's just fully invincible and it moves him out of the way.
Very
right?
cool.
It's just deceptive, you know?
Very cool.
So, honestly, dude, this is one of those instances where I'm like, yeah, I would use V-Skill too. You know, there's probably some more instances where V-Skill 1 might be. I think V-Skill 1 on hit, where he slashes back. I think you might be able to get more after that. I think, but I don't know because I don't really play Vega. You feel me?
Cool.
Hey, this guy got sick.
Yeah.
Since the
Is he better now?
No, I mean like literally sick. He got sick. Like he does something real gross with his V skill too.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like he had a sleepover, and he got like too excited and ate all the chips and all the cookies and cakes.
Oh no.
And now he has tum tum.
Oh.
That tum tum not smell good. Now he got sick.
Oh.
Pretty powerful effect though, right? Like full crumple, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that it's
Full
slow is really
crumple,
nice.
is that what that
you
was?
can follow that in, right? And if they crumple, doesn't go full screen or anything, but you can follow that in
and
then get whatever you want.
Wow.
Right?
Okay. Cool.
Not to mention the fact that you can get ahead of it too, right? And then just know that whatever you do, if they try and counter hit you, like that thing is still coming. Right? Not to mention that you can set it up and then like dash in and like go behind it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also setups, you get a hard knockdown and then you set that up on someone's body. You get it, right?
Sure.
Very cool for a character that like
Very
wants to get in
helpful.
like he does. You can follow it. It's a nice slow projectile. I love slow projectiles.
Okay. Cool.
V-Skill 1 is very, very
Why do you
different
love them so much?
because they allow you to get in like a degenerate. Like I'm bad at footsies and like
Creates a
slow
wake.
projectiles are insurance policies for footsie. You know what I mean?
Ah.
V-Skill 1 is the ground pound, which he can
Very
do mid
succinct
and
way
then
of
like
putting it.
close or far. He's always had that. This allows him to have like a longer range game, and the other one doesn't.
This is V-Skill 1, what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay.
So V-Skill 1, kind of,
Cool.
they would use it kind of the same way. You get that and you dash in.
You
right?
got to know exactly where it pops up, though.
True. But it's pretty simple. So you do V-Skill 1 and then you get in. And you do V-Skill 1, you get in if you want to play it that way.
Cool.
It's also useful in some combos, if I remember correctly. Let me try again. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's basically like, how do you want to get in? Do you want to like try and hit like, play the long range game and then get in whenever you can? Or do you want to like follow your vomit?
Follow your vomit, guys.
That's your call. Because like Nikali is a guy that wants to be in. He definitely does. So it's however way you want to do it,
Cool.
Yeah. That's just a character that was never meant for me though,
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying because of his fucking throw up. I'm saying because the whole wild man shtick has never been my thing.
Got it.
Like I'm not gonna play Blanca.
It's more of a thematic rejection.
Yes, that is why. Look, I'm not rejecting you because of the way you play. It's the way you look. Want to see
Fair.
Guile do something like you've probably never seen him do before?
Yes.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is based on what I just said?
That I've never seen him do?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I don't know,
Take a
man.
guess.
Well, there's things I'm sure I haven't seen him do that he does all the time.
Such as?
But I don't know. Does this like a dash in? Is this like a
He's dash. He can dash.
sure some kind of I've never seen him do. He's got projectiles, charge moves. He doesn't have like
Take a guess.
some kind of a fast combo situation. I don't know. I have no clue.
All right, look at this.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, right. Now that thing. Yeah, aerial sonic boom. Kind of cool, right?
Okay.
The real beauty of this is that he can do this while holding back. So I can hold back and press it, and he moves forward. He has a lot of those moves, right?
Wow.
Like the knee, right? That's like the classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the beauty. It's a move that moves him forward and gives him another vector of attack that he usually doesn't have.
Wow.
Depending on the angle, you can like get combos like that, which is kind of nice.
Like a diagonal projectile. Did he not have any other diagonal projectiles?
I mean, what? No.
No. Okay,
No.
cool.
But yeah, it's like another way for him to get in. Which, of course, depending on how you like to play Guile, could be something you're really not interested in. And of course, his V-Skill 1 was like one of my favorites V-Skills in the game. Just the utility of being able to like throw that out and then it stays there stationary.
I remember that.
And then you could like follow that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That which is perfect for him. Like if he wants to like get in slowly, right? But of course, as we just saw, the V-Skill 2 is better if you want to like get in a little bit quicker, apply pressure in a different way. So like that V-Skill 1 is not for it's not for traditional zoning, right? You can still use it zoning, but like it's for zoning purposes. That V-Skill 1 is a lot easier to use.
Yeah, yeah.
So a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense. Makes sense.
Cool. Makes sense.
Have you ever seen him do that before?
Never.
I feel like this is the character that when I saw her V-Skill 2, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to use this character now.
Mm-hmm.
my main complaint about this character is that when they announced her, she was like, she's an ice using character. So I was like, oh, for real? Cool.
You get
like,
real excited.
Not enough of her, in my opinion, like moves that she normally would able. When her V trigger gets turned on, she's all about the ice, and I love it. Both of them. But like when she normally fights, it's like, that's not enough ice theme for me.
I see.
This shit though, this V skill 2 is a command grab. Look how far away you can do it. Oh, not that far.
Wow.
Oh, one more time. There it is.
Wow.
So as you can see, it makes him frosty, which freezes his stun gauge.
Okay.
Right? And then have you seen that mechanic yet? The frozen stun gauge?
No.
Oh yeah, you will. So basically while this happens, until he hits me, his stun gauge will never go down.
I see.
And then when he gets stunned, he'll be frozen in place, which basically means he can't mash out of stun.
Uh-huh.
Right? So this is a command grab, but it's very slow, as you can see on startup. But it's pretty fucking far, right?
Uh-huh.
And honestly, the real beauty of this move is the fact that like it goes far, but it's also because she has this move called Vanity Step, makes her go back, right?
Okay.
And you can do the punch out of that, makes her go forward, and it's really ambiguous because you do the medium Vanity Step, makes her go forward. Right?
Cool.
Looks a lot like this, right? Watch. Right? So if you do the light one and then do command grab, people are like, oh, she's coming back with an attack. Nope, it's a command grab.
Wow.
So you can do light Vanity Step, command grab, or you can do medium Vanity Step. Oh, hold on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. That's the mix-up.
Yeah, kind of. And it's badass. Even though it's slow and it doesn't go that far, command grab from that far away, always fucking cool. Her VCL 1 kind of goes a similar distance, definitely goes farther. It's a hit and it's also a parry. I'll see if I can. Is he still doing attacks on wake up? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See that? It's a parry that moves pretty far. It's a little unsafe on block, but it's a very nice poke for her that gives her, like, it's kind of like Ryu's V skill 2 now that I think about it. Like, you could throw it out as a poke, and then if it happens to catch somebody else, you get even more reward. Right?
Sure.
So I guess it's up to you. Like, do you want the mix-up potential, or do you want the footsie-based potential of that poke with the possibility of converting into further damage? You know,
Mix-up.
Me personally, I want that mix. It's just being able to like put a little bit of pressure on somebody, and all of a sudden, like, here's that command grab, and an ice theme command grab that like gives you a little bit of iciness in her normal gameplay. You know,
It's almost enough ice to make you want to play her.
I kind of want to play her, dude. Question of the day: should I play this chick now? Should I go back and play Kolin? I don't know. Have I shown you Zeku?
No.
Zeku is 2 characters. Remember Gin from Street Fighter Alpha?
Uh-huh.
He had 2 different stances.
Uh-huh.
This guy's like a natural evolution of that.
Oh, cool.
He literally starts as like the older version of himself, and you can transform anytime to the younger version. 2 completely different characters.
So strange. Okay.
2 completely different characters.
Cool.
You can switch back and forth, and honestly, this is probably one of the most improved ones. His V skill 2. I'm just, honestly, dude, I'm just gonna show you his first V skill first because it's very, in my opinion, it's a little bit underwhelming. It's a strike. There's 2 different ones for the 2 different characters, but like, this is a poke. It's not that safe, but if it hits, he like auto like does like a hit and like auto transforms.
Oh wow.
So that first one's kind of like an anti-air a little bit, but it's pretty underwhelming. His new V skill is really fucking cool in my opinion though.
Let's see it.
Calls an animal friend, drops a bomb.
Oh, bomb? Jeez, okay.
So you can do that close or medium, the first one I did, or you can do it far away, as you can see. But the beauty of that obviously is that you can do that, and of course, you know, you follow it in, right? Like that's an insurance policy, right? It's like another character on screen for you.
Uh-huh.
Similarly, the young version calls the fucking Ninja Weasel to just come in and make some shit up, right?
Whoa. Wait. What,
Yeah.
What's that? How do you get Bird versus Weasel?
If he's in the young man version, you get the Weasel.
Oh, wow.
If he's the old man, you get the Bird.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
So like, there's just a lot of utility with this V skill, man. A lot of utility, and it's really cool because it covers some gaps. Like for example, this guy, it helps his zoning game a lot. Because this guy with these cool gram kicks, he wants to like keep people out a lot of the time, right?
Uh-huh.
Put a little pressure on somebody, right? Just in case they do get past your shit, they have to deal with that. Similarly, that young man really wants to get in, and like throwing out a weasel to like cover your shit really helps out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty cool. I love it. That's another like this is like the most improved episode, right? I love that.
This whole row.
Exactly. This whole row is like the people that like most improved.
Wow.
Most improved.
Cool.
That's another character I put a lot of time into recently. But now that he's got that new V skill, fuck, maybe I should go back. Makes me want to try. Here's your boy.
Here he is.
You remember Final Fight back in the day, don't you?
I do. Cody, I know.
What did you play? Arcade, SNES? Where'd you play Final Fight?
Arcade.
So you recognize this?
I didn't. I think I played on platform a couple times, systems a couple times, and it just did not compare to the arcade experience for me. So anytime I saw it in the arcade, I played it.
I understand. Who was your main guy?
I didn't have a guy. I switched back and forth. But I probably played Cody most often.
I mean, look at that mushroom cut. How could you not?
Right?
He's got this dodge now, right?
Oh, cool. That's the new one? That's the new V-Skill?
His new one is the dodge. You can do like one that covers like mids and highs. You've got a low one too.
Cool.
Right? Somebody throws an attack, you can dodge it. You can go with a counter attack like that. Same thing for the low. Oh, this one's a kick, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's see what it's like on block, shall we? -7. Be very careful, right?
Wow.
But then again, like, what's powerful about it is that I think this hit is cancelable. Maybe only on hit. Let me see. Yeah. So here's the thing. This counterattack is very unsafe on block. But if it works, you get a lot of juice off of it. You feel me?
Yep.
Like a lot of juice, my brother. Not that one. You get that. Similarly, you can get that. Let me see. Oh, maybe you can't cancel that one. Maybe not. But you do get this, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you're eagle-eyed and you know an attack is coming, yeah, you can potentially get a lot of stuff off of that.
Nice.
It's honestly kind of similar to his first one in that, like, yeah, this is one of those V skills where the difference is in like risk versus reward, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this is also another defensive technique. It's his super kick from the Final Fight. It takes away a little bit of his life, just like it used to in Final Fight. But it's like pretty invincible. It's not frame 1 invincible, but it's like a great anti-air and a pretty good get the fuck off me move if their timing is even just a little bit off, right?
Right.
But obviously you're not going to get anything after this. And it is unsafe, right? It's incredibly unsafe. But if it hits, they get knocked down. You're not going to get anything off that. So if you want the move that's easier to use but you get no reward, yeah, there's V skill 1. But if you want the one that's harder to use and you get some juice after it, because honestly, that juice, like that could go to super maybe. I think maybe depending on what you cancel into. Yeah, you could like you could dodge the button and then special move to super. Like that's a lot of juice off of such a defensive technique.
Very cool.
You feel me though, right?
Yes.
Risk versus reward.
Yes.
And Greg's like, yes, motherfucker. Yes,
it has some, yeah. It has some sort of punish built into it.
Good old poison. Another one whose 2 V skills share a similarity. They share an aspect, and I think that aspect is mobility.
Okay.
But one is far more offensive than the other.
I think I remember the first V skill.
Yeah. So her second V skill is this cartwheel. This cartwheel does.
Interesting. Okay.
It can cross people up, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, effectively what you're gonna, I don't know how invincible this is. I'd have to go and look. I apologize, guys, for not knowing the exact numbers. But honestly, this is a character whose defense is not great once she gets knocked down or she gets pressured in the corner.
Uh-huh.
So this is a great tool for her to potentially get out. Like I said, there's no way this is invincible on frame 1. In fact, it may not even have strike invincibility or something like that. The point is, let's say you're cornered, right? Depending on like, if you see a gap in your opponent's offense, all of a sudden they're cornered, which is exactly what she wants, right?
Yeah. Also,
depending on like, if you scout a move of theirs that's really fucking like obvious and slow, she has a kick out of her V skill. Oh, I'm trying to do it. And that's juice.
Nice.
Oh no, come on, I can do better. Let's see. Come on, that's gotta work, right?
There we go.
So you can convert from very deep, a lot, like you're in a fucked up defensive position into all of a sudden it's my turn and you're getting hit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's for turning like defense into at least neutral and sometimes even offense. As opposed to her V skill 1, which was the spider swing.
Right.
Which allows her to get in. And you might be thinking to yourself like, well, why the fuck would I want to get in when I'm like such a zoning character with these long ass, slow ass moves? Honestly, it happens more often than you think, because even though she's a zoning character, she doesn't have a projectile. Sometimes she's facing someone who is trying to zone her out. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like, if Ryu's throwing a bunch of projectiles, the best thing you can do is do that to get in. Even if they block it, you can come down with a mix-up like that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think this is good for counter zoning. And I still think it's, like, think about it. If you're facing, like, a Dulcine, that V-Skill 2 is probably not going to do much for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Spidey swing might still be better for people trying to counter zone her. And the other one, if you're getting rushed down, yeah, maybe go V-Skill 2, you know?
Cool.
A lot of good variety in her V-Skills.
Yeah.
Right? That makes sense, though, right? You feel me on that one?
It totally, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Dulcine example really illustrates it.
Yeah. He's never really going to, like, he'll have you in the corner, but rarely will you need such a hardcore defensive technique to get out of the corner versus that guy, you know? Have we touched him? We haven't even touched Dulcine. We're going to have to do that next time.
Wow.
Right? Next time, we're going to go one more time through these V-Skills and show you guys what's up. Starting with Mabipson. Who also got a fucked up V-Skill. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Have you ever made your own ramen?
Never. I would love to try.
That's what we'll do.
Wow.
We'll fuck it up.